Hey guys, I'm Christine DeMayo and I wanted to drop in and share with you my small pedal board setup. I originally did a video on the Metro 20 Pedaltrain pedal board, but I decided that I needed something even smaller than that. So I went ahead and bought the Pedaltrain Nano. This is tiny. Like I said, I don't think I've ever had a pedal board that is this small, but I like this little handle right here that it's got. Just gonna unzip this thing. You know, the cool thing about Pedaltrain pedal boards is that they always give you Velcro, which I really actually appreciate because I use Velcro a lot. So they got a shoulder strap in here with it. They got some Velcro in there for you. Pretty handy. And then here it is, the Pedaltrain Nano. Teeny tiny, nano size. Anyway, I've got an existing True Tone I think it's a CS6 power supply, and it will actually fit underneath here. So let's go ahead and get this thing hooked up and let's install some pedals on this sucker. So we got the board right here ready to go. I went ahead and made my own little ghetto template because my CS6 is not brand new and I only have 2 screws left from this power supply. So we're gonna make it work. But let's go ahead and get to drilling. I've got some holes marked where the screws will go in. And this should be a fairly easy job because this is aluminum, so I expect it to go through fairly decently. All right, so we got the holes drilled. Now I'm just putting on the Velcro, because gots to have Velcro to keep them pedals on. There's one. And let's get the other one on. All right. There we go. Boom. Bada bing. Bada boom. Alright, so we've got our pedal board with the Velcro on it ready for some pedals. So let's check it out. So originally I was going to use the Pedaltrain Metro 20, but honestly it was still a little too big and I didn't feel like ripping my HX Stomp off of my big lipper board every single time I had a fly date. So I discovered this lovely guy. This is the Boss IR200. It's an amp and cab simulator. And it's freaking awesome because for most of these gigs, well actually not for most, for all of these gigs, I'm only playing rhythm. So I'm doing like chunky, you know, distortion, maybe heavy distortion at times, clean, no effects. So this really is doing the job. And that's basically what I set up this small pedal board around, was this pedal right here. So let's check it out. First thing you gotta have is a tuner. So I have this old TC Polytune 2 laying around. I'm gonna stick that on there. And then I have this little rock stock foot switch. And actually I have assigned it to the Boss IR200 as a boost, like slash, you know, like a solo button. And that'll come in handy if I ever get to do a solo. But for the most part, I will be holding down that rhythm, so that's fine with me. Alright, so got those 2 stuck on there. Now let's stick this sucker right there. That looks good right there. And then of course, gotta have a DI because you just gotta. Probably going, well not probably, I will be going directly to the sound system. So I think I'm gonna do it this way. Do it that way. Boom. Oh my gosh, look how nice and clean that looks. That's a baby making board right there. Alright, well, let's hook it up with all the cables and stuff real quick. Alright guys, we are on day 2 of building this small little pedal board, and the reason being is because, well, my wireless mic died and I had no idea on the second half of this video. But I did get the board done and I've been practicing on it all day here in my studio. I freaking love this thing, and let's go take a look at it. So here is the Pedaltrain Pedalboard Nano. I got it all tidied up and all the cables are secure. I'll flip it over here in just a second. I did move this pedal around because the input for it was right here on this side of that pedal. But yeah, I pretty much just took the cables that were loose on this thing and I went ahead and zip tied them. I put some gaff tape around this one power cable around the brick so that it doesn't get stepped on and, you know, messed up or anything. But it's a pretty simple little setup and it's going to work really well for some of my fly dates. Well, I hope this video helped you guys. You got some inspiration, and if anything, if you have a True Tone power pedal supply, at least you know that it'll fit under the Pedaltrain Nano. Anyway, hope you guys liked this video. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.